Hey investors, welcome back to Main Street to Wall Street. Today, we're tackling a question that fascinates everyone. How do billionaires actually spend their money? Forget what you've seen in the movies. The reality is surprisingly different and often completely counterintuitive. When we think of billionaires, we imagine $500 million super yachts, luxurious private jets, and nights at exclusive resorts. But the truth is far more complex and fascinating. Some of the world's wealthiest individuals are extraordinarily frugal, while others invest in ways most of us don't fully understand. In this video, I'm going to break down real data on how the richest men and women on Earth allocate their capital. From real estate to investments, from luxury spending to philanthropy, we're uncovering how billionaires transform their wealth into a lifestyle and a legacy. If you want to truly understand how the rich think, this episode is for you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next videos. One of the biggest myths about extreme wealth is that billionaires spend money without limits. In reality, this is completely false. According to recent research, most billionaires are incredibly disciplined when it comes to spending. Let's take a concrete example. A typical billionaire, even with a net worth of $1 billion, can't simply spend away their wealth irresponsibly. Why? Because their wealth isn't in cash. 99% of the time, billionaires don't have billions of dollars sitting in a bank account. Their wealth is locked up in company stock, real estate, and other assets that continuously appreciate in value. Take Elon Musk, the world's richest person with reported wealth over $200 billion. Most of this wealth isn't liquid cash. It's primarily Tesla and SpaceX stock. A fascinating recent analysis revealed something eye-opening. Even if a hypothetical billionaire spent $330,000 per month, which is incredibly luxurious, their net worth would continue to grow indefinitely. Many of the world's most famous billionaires are surprisingly frugal. Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest men, still lives in the same house he bought for $31,500 in the 1950s in Omaha, Nebraska. According to a 2024 long-angle study, even ultra-high net worth individuals only spend about 1/3 of their annual after-tax income, saving the remaining 2/3. The largest spending category for billionaires is, unsurprisingly, real estate. Researchers found that approximately 28% of total billionaire spending goes toward housing. Let's talk real numbers. A typical billionaire property might cost between $50 and $100 million. Jeff Bezos, Amazon's founder, spent $264 million to purchase an estate in Los Angeles known as the Warner Estate, a 9-acre property that once belonged to Warner Brothers president Jack Warner. But here's the fascinating detail. Owning these properties isn't just about luxury. It's a smart tax strategy. The monthly costs associated with these properties are astronomical. Property taxes, insurance, maintenance, and services for a large estate can easily exceed $50,000 per month. Billionaires don't settle for one house. Multi-residential property ownership is a luxury standard. Often, spending on vacation homes ranges from $4,600 to over $23,000 daily per property. Jeff Bezos owns properties worldwide, from his compound at Hunts Point in Washington State to Florida properties to Hawaiian estates. These multi-billionaires view property like investors view diversified stock portfolios. Each property serves a strategic purpose. Now let's talk about one of the most visible and impressive luxury spending categories among billionaires: high-end transportation. A typical private jet like a Gulfstream G650ER costs approximately $70 million. But the initial purchase is just the beginning. Annual maintenance costs range from $300,000 to over $1 million, depending on the jet's size. Elon Musk owns a Gulfstream G700 valued at nearly $78 million, and his jet logged over 150 million flight miles in 2022 alone. But why do billionaires invest so heavily in private jets? The answer is simple. Time is the one thing money can't buy. A fascinating study revealed that many billionaires use their private jets not just as luxury, but as mobile offices, complete with conference rooms and world-class Wi-Fi. Jet operating costs include crew salaries, fuel, hangar fees, insurance, and inspections. This means maintaining a single private jet can easily cost $500,000 to $1 million yearly. If you think jets are expensive, wait until you hear about superyachts. In 2024, the ultra-wealthy spent $129.5 billion on luxury transportation, with yachts and private jets representing the majority of this spending. Jeff Bezos owns Kourou, a $500 million superyacht measuring 417 feet. This isn't simply a boat, it's a floating city. Maintenance costs for a superyacht are extraordinary. A typical luxury yacht costs between $500,000 and $1 million monthly to operate. In 2024, 203 superyachts were delivered with a total value of $6.4 billion. While jets and yachts grab the headlines, billionaires spend enormous amounts on luxury cars and collectibles. A single luxury vehicle like a Ferrari or Bugatti Mistral can cost $5 to $15 million. Many billionaires maintain entire fleets of luxury vehicles, with maintenance, insurance, and storage costs reaching $10,000 to $50,000 monthly per collection. But here's where it gets interesting. Many billionaires view their vehicles, yachts, and even jets as investments beyond just luxury. Another major spending category often underestimated is art and collectibles. In 2024, the ultra-wealthy spent $19.6 billion on art. But why? Because art isn't just a taste statement, it's an investment form. Rare art appreciates over time and provides significant tax deductions. One expense often flying under the radar is private staff. Billionaires don't manage their lives like the rest of us. Instead, they employ armies of dedicated professionals: butlers, private chefs, personal drivers, security guards, and personal assistants. For a single large property, staff costs can amount to $166,000 monthly or more. This is the lifestyle management cost. For many billionaires, this staff represents $2 to $4 million yearly in expenses. It's often the largest budget line item after real estate and transportation. With such extraordinary wealth, health becomes an obsessive priority. The ultra-rich spend massive amounts on health and wellness. Monthly wellness expenses include private personal trainers, specialized nutritionists, on-staff private physicians, and cryotherapy treatments. Meanwhile, spending on luxury entertainment and vacations is growing rapidly. In 2024, the ultra-wealthy spent $25.3 billion on luxury hospitality. The ultra-rich don't simply take vacations, they take curated luxury experiences. This might mean private safaris in Africa or deep-sea diving in private submarines. A single luxury family vacation can cost $500,000 to $2 million. But here's the secret mainstream media doesn't tell you. While billionaires spend millions on luxury, they invest billions strategically. According to Visual Capitalist data, here's how billionaires allocate their total assets: primary and secondary homes, 32%, stocks/equity, 18%, commercial real estate, 14%. See the pattern? Real estate, traditional stocks, and commercial activity represent the bulk of billionaire wealth, not yachts and jets. Billionaires growing fastest often do so through private equity and venture capital. Elon Musk built his wealth investing in Tesla and creating SpaceX from scratch. Here lies the true billionaire secret. They continuously reinvest profits rather than waste them on excessive luxury. Take a concrete example. A billionaire spending $330,000 monthly would still see their net worth increase from $1.36 billion to over $39 billion over several decades. One of the most fascinating aspects of modern ultra-wealth is philanthropy. In 2010, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett launched the Giving Pledge. Currently, over 250 billionaires have signed this pledge, collectively promising at least $600 billion in charitable donations. But here's the surprise. According to an Institute for Policy Studies analysis, of 256 signatories, only 9 have actually donated away at least 50% of their wealth. Warren Buffett remains the #1 philanthropist, having donated over $60 billion in his lifetime, primarily to the Gates Foundation. Mackenzie Scott has donated $19.25 billion, about 36% of her net worth. Her unique stealth giving strategy passes unrestricted funds directly to nonprofit organizations. Jeff Bezos has donated $4.1 billion, only 1.6% of his $251 billion net worth. He focuses primarily on climate change, homelessness, and education. Here we arrive at a fascinating point. It's literally impossible for a billionaire to completely spend their wealth in a single lifetime, no matter how hard they try. If the 5 richest men spent $1 million daily, it would take an average of 476 years to exhaust the group's wealth. One primary reason is that most billionaire wealth is locked in company stock that continuously appreciates. Taxes play an extraordinary role in billionaire wealth. Capital gains are taxed at lower rates than ordinary income. Furthermore, charitable donations cancel tax bills. That's why many billionaires see philanthropy not just as moral duty, but as intelligent tax planning strategy. The first lesson is the quality over quantity principle. Billionaires invest in quality assets lasting over time. Discipline is fundamental. Even billionaires with unlimited access to money practice strict spending discipline. The importance of diversification. Billionaires don't put all money into single investments. Their portfolios are diversified across real estate, public stocks, bonds, and private equity. The final and most important lesson: billionaires build wealth by investing, not simply spending. There you have it, investors. Now you understand how billionaires really spend their money. It's not all yachts and diamonds. It's a combination of strategic luxury, calculated investments, compound growth, and often surprising frugality. If you want to build wealth, imitate their habits of discipline, diversification, and reinvestment, rather than their luxury spending. I'd love to know which spending category surprised you most. Drop a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications for our next episodes. This is Main Street to Wall Street, where we put real data into your vision of money. See you next time, investors. Keep building.